Good morning and happy Sabbath. I hope everyone had a good rest last night. No? Yes? Good enough. Happy Sabbath and welcome to another youth day of this year, 2023. But before we get started, let me go ahead and pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. As we come to you to give glory to your name on another Sabbath day, and another youth day, I ask that you be with us, guide and protect us. May this service give glory to your name, and may it bless someone else who's watching and taking part. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, but we're now going to go on to mission story. Then we will be going on to the primary, junior, the youth, and then the adult lesson. Please don't go away, and please share the link so everybody else can watch with you. Have a good day.
Global Mission was established in response to an urgent need for frontline mission work. There are still 23 countries and areas where there is no Adventist presence. And incredibly, there are dozens of cities of more than 1 million people that don't have a single Adventist congregation. Global Mission has been faithfully meeting these challenges through the church planting ministry of Urban Centers of Influence, or UCIs. Many of you helped to establish a drug and alcohol rehabilitation center in the city of Calais, Myanmar. The center is there to assist people who are struggling to overcome their addictions. Thanks to your faithful giving to Global Mission, this project is now fully funded and is helping to change lives for the glory of God. Calais is at the crossroads of the drug trade between India and Myanmar, so it's an important place for an urban center of influence. Called Agape Villa, the center is staffed by 3 Bible workers. The land for the center was donated by an Adventist lay couple. More than a dozen attendees, or campers as the staff call them, are usually in residence. The campers are frequently brought to the center by concerned family members who are desperate to get help for their loved ones. Upon arrival, the camper signs an agreement that he or she will stay at the center for the duration of the 5-month program. Lau Takima has been at the center for 3 months. He started drinking more than 20 years ago when he was 17. He reached his lowest point after his divorce. Then he learned about the center. Through daily prayer and Bible study, his heart has transformed. The staff members have helped find hope again. His experience at the center has given him a second chance after alcohol destroyed his life. This center is the first step to help people find peace in Jesus. Your support of Global Mission helps plant new congregations among the hundreds of people groups who don't know Jesus. They don't have the Bible or any religious materials in their own language. In these areas, God calls us to minister to His children and invite them to meet Him. Over the past few years, Global Mission has helped to establish urban centers of influence in several countries that offer long-term holistic ministry that connects with people on a local and personal level. They may look different, but all UCIs have the same goals: to minister to people's physical and spiritual needs, lead people to Jesus, and plant new groups of believers. By focusing on others and developing authentic relationships, we are able to invite community members to meet Jesus and follow Him. We invite you to partner with us as we strive to take the gospel to the billions of unreached people around the world. God can use a single willing soul to reach a multitude. The gospel must go to the ends of the earth, and it can start with you. Visit globalmission.org for resources and information about how you can be a part of this.
Hello, boys and girls. This is Aunt Fernita. Today's story is called An Unusual Competition. The memory verse is from Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. It says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." The message is, God can use my life to influence others for good. Have you ever entered a competition? Did you win? Today's story is about a beauty competition with a very special prize. It may have happened like this. "Cousin Mordecai," said Esther, "did you hear? King Xerxes is sending his men to bring unmarried girls to the palace. He's looking for a new queen." "I heard," said Esther's cousin Mordecai, "but he's not sending for all the unmarried girls, just the pretty ones. I'm sure you'll be chosen." He smiled. "Oh, Cousin Mordecai," said Esther, "I can't leave you. You've taken such good care of me since my parents died." "Don't worry about me, Esther," said Cousin Mordecai. "It will be a good opportunity for you. Remember everything I've taught you, but no matter what happens, don't let anyone know you are a Jew or that you are my cousin." "But why, Cousin Mordecai?" asked Esther, looking puzzled. "Because this is not our home. We are Hebrews. Although our people have lived in Persia for a long time, a lot of people don't like us. They want to get rid of us," said Cousin Mordecai quietly. "I will do as you say," Esther nodded. "Don't look so sad, Esther," said Cousin Mordecai. "A lot of other beautiful girls will be at the palace, but remember, beauty is as beauty does. Be kind to everyone. That's the best kind of beauty." When Esther was taken to King Xerxes' palace, she remembered what her cousin Mordecai had told her. There were a lot of beautiful girls at the palace. Some of them were not very nice, but Esther was kind to everyone. The king's helper, Haggai, noticed Esther. Haggai noticed Esther's kindness to others. He quickly chose her to begin beauty treatments. He also gave her special food. Then he gave her 7 servant girls and moved them all to the best part of the women's quarters. For a whole year, Esther received beauty treatments at the palace. She was bathed, oiled, and perfumed every day. Beauticians fixed her hair, the designers made new clothes and shoes for her. Haggai gave her anything she asked for. Meanwhile, Esther's cousin, Mordecai, walked back and forth near her rooms every day. He couldn't talk to Esther, and she couldn't talk to him. But they could see each other from far away. Cousin Mordecai wanted to make sure she was all right, but he didn't want anyone to know that they were related. If they did, they would know Esther was a Jew. One day, Haggai came to Esther smiling. "Esther," he said, "the king wants to see you." "Really? What should I do?" asked Esther. "Just be yourself," said Haggai, smiling. "I'm so nervous," said Esther excitedly. "I can't even think right now." "Esther, don't worry," said Haggai. "I think the palace people and the king are really going to like you." Haggai was right. Everyone liked Esther, especially the king. He liked Esther more than any of the other young women he had seen. So he made her his queen.